Hey there, my dearest Pisces. Happy November. I hope November brings many blessings to you. So, for this reading, because it's November, things are getting a little darker. Scorpio represents the Tower, the Judgment, the Death card. We're going to do in the shadow reading. And it's basically we're going to look at the shadows. Maybe things that you don't see, maybe things that you need to see, maybe a bunch of all of it, right? So I'm going to pull from this dark mirror to get an overall message for you. And remember, these are shadows, so they're not going to be the best feeling, I guess you could say. It's going to be looking at parts of yourself that you need to look at. And it says, blinded to pain. Number 13. And number 13 is associated with the death card. It is one of my favorite numbers. Now let's get the book and read from there. Okay, so, and remember that if you would like to see the mid-month readings, be sure to like, comment, and watch. So that way you'll be one of the top 6. It says, I can shoulder it and it's not a big deal, isn't it? Flies pinned, not pinned, but ordered as bees. Feeding of the tea by arranged blood. A woman's chest carved by a blade in a diamond pattern. Full lips, the color of blood. Blindfold on whom the fly lingers. Eliot said, a fly that lives a single day has lived as long as we. Yet we accept the passage of time like it didn't matter. Like we don't matter. Every day a single line is added to the pattern. A single fly is added to the wall. We take one more responsibility. We take a little more abuse. We shoulder a little more pain. We smile in front of a little more insolence. We close our eyes to our wounds. Do we think we can endure it? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. We say to ourselves, like men, because it's mainly to endure and be strong. Like women, because it's feminine to endure and be strong. Like humans, because the care and gentleness we feel is precious to others, and we don't dare to actually claim for ourselves. After all, we can do it, but it actually hurts. It's painful. Tears are better than feeding flies with our own blood. We can scream and say no, or endure nevertheless, but remembering that we are just human, neither heroes nor saints. And the way I see this is, we make excuses for the pain that we endure. We're doing it for all the right reasons, or we can find a lesson in it, but it still hurts, right? And like it said, oh, we can endure it. We can keep taking it. And I think you may be getting to the point right now where you're tired of taking it. You're tired of just feeling the pain. Like, there's got to be another way. So this might be the month that you take that blindfold off and actually feel the pain. Look at the pain. Look at the flies on your chest and be like, get off me. So I feel like with it being the 13 card, it could be a death and rebirth, which is associated with Scorpio. But anyways, we're going to look. The first line is going to be challenges, or like in the shadow, what's hidden, what we don't see, that type of thing. And then we're going to look at the present and then the near future. So let's see what's going on, Pisces. Why are we being blinded to the pain right now? Or why have we opened to this point? Yeah. I knew that death card was coming. Oh. Something big's going on for my Pisces collective. We got 3 majors right in a row. The Moon, the Death card, and the Chariot. 4 major arcanas in a row. Wow, Pisces. Okay. Khaleesi. Sorry if you hear the dog eating in the background. Prince. Oh. So out of 9 cards, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them majors. So something big is going on. Prince. No. Sorry. And he's gonna keep eating anyway. So anyways, what the shadows or the challenges this month is to be like very clear about something. Maybe you've been living in an illusion, like, yeah, I can handle the pain, I can endure it, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just keep wandering around, doing my thing, giving to everybody, not really sure where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep doing this because it feels good to somebody else. But the illusion is like you're not doing it for yourself. And it's time to let that go. It's time. It wouldn't be here if it wasn't time, and that's the challenge, is to actually let something go. Whatever this pain is that you've been kind of just shouldering or wearing or holding on to, it's time for it to let it go. And when we let something go, it gives it the opportunity to be reborn, or it gives the person the opportunity to be reborn, right? It gives the energy the freedom to go where it needs to go. And that's where the Chariot comes in, right? This is what's going to set you free. It's like being very clear instead of with the Moon being very unclear. It's like making clear and decisive steps towards what it is that you want. So even if you're not there yet, that's the challenge for the month. The challenge is to let it go and let it flow. Because if not, you're controlling the narrative, basically. So for the present moment, we have Temperance, 3 of Coins, and 7 of Wands. And for me, this is beautiful energy. This is healing, blending things together, doing everything in moderation. So I think you're very aware of that healing is needed in the current moment. And that's over the pain, right? Like trusting in something higher than yourself to come in and help you to surrender, to help you to die or put to death certain things, right? You're building something. You're starting to build something from this healing, right? So you may have some kind of business opportunity, your own business that you're starting to build. And so Spirit is saying you still have people that are coming for you. And these could be people that want to inflict pain onto you. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody is going to want to build with you. Not everybody is going to be able to go where you're going, right? So protect what is yours. And what is yours is your time, your energy, your feelings. And if somebody is not giving to you the way that you deserve, then it's time to let it go and let it flow, right? So it's very beautiful. And then what we don't see coming in the future is the Tower, the 10 of Cups, and the Hierophant. Everything you want. Whatever you're having to let go of is basically making room for this big, massive change in your life. The Tower only happens when you've built something on a faulty foundation and there's no windows to escape. And so the divine strikes down this tower and you have to jump out, right? So up until this point, you may have been in a place of like building something or thinking that you were, enduring the pain because you're like, if I give, they're going to give back. Eventually, I'll get it back. And making excuses for bad behavior or whatever it is. And the divine's like, no, you deserve more. You're putting in the work. You're doing what you need to do. Keep going. Let that tower fucking fall. The roof is on fire. Let them fucking burn. Burn. You know what I'm saying? Let it burn. Because what's on the other side of this tower is the Ten of Cups. Happiness. That's getting rid of those flies. That's not pain. That's not having to endure pain. That's trusting in something higher than yourself, saying, I know what I'm worth. I know that I deserve this. And I'm going to make the tough decisions in order to get it. Right? It's trusting them that if I surrender this to you, you're going to replace it with something better. And that's what's exactly going to happen. And so it may be a challenge to have to end something, or to like come to terms with it may not ever be for you. It's not for you right now. Having to let it go and stop interacting with it, stop taking that pain, stop swallowing it, stop going through it. Because it's time for change. It's time for growth. It's time to embrace happiness for once, right? And I know as Pisces, you like to be the good guy. You like to, just, oh, it's okay. No worries. But it's time to change that. It's time to take that stand against, these things in your life that definitely need to be moved out, because all they want is your downfall. All they want is to take you back to the dark with them. So I'm going to clarify it. Let's show me this first row. Okay. Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, Hierophant. You've invested too much into something that was just painful. Betrayal, deceit. And you did it from a loving place, which is wonderful. You're a giver, you're a lover, all of those things. But all it has done is brought you pain. And so you've been stuck in this Ten of Swords for a long time because you've refused to just let it go. You refuse to let it end. You refuse to stop engaging with it. And so the challenge is to, like the Hierophant, trust that if you let it go, it's giving not only yourself the energy to be free, but it's giving the other person the energy to be free too. And it's giving God the ability to change for the better, right? For both parties, right? And if you go from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups, that's transmutation. That's using this higher source to intervene and bless you with what it is you truly deserve, because you're trying to control this right now. You're trying to say, if I just hang on just a little bit longer, it'll change. If I keep investing into it just one more time, things will be different, right? I'm trusting that if I do this, it's going to happen, right? And I think that's your ego telling you that stay in it. Stay in it. It's going to pay off eventually. No. Because now it's your fault. Because you're controlling it. Because you're sitting in it. Because you're like, it's okay. It didn't hurt that bad. You got 10 sores in your back. You cannot tell me that that does not hurt. So it's time to end that. For now. Anyways. It's not good for you. For now. And it hasn't been. And I would say give it some time before you truly even engage with it. Even the smallest of ways. Because, like I said, whatever this is, it's a hard truth, or it's a hard pill to swallow, because I think you've invested a lot into a particular person, situation. And so we've got the Three of Swords, the Empress, and the Fool. Feeling this pain, acknowledging this pain, changing the pain, transmuting the pain is going to give you this power. You're going to be sitting like the Empress. You're going to have a new beginning. But you have to look at this pain. Like with Temperance, you got to heal this pain. You got to look at it. And it says even on this card, letting go, healing, release of the Three of Swords. Because it happened to come upside down. When normally it would have been depression, heartbreak, misunderstanding, tears, loss, disillusionment. And for some reason it came out in reverse and it said letting go, healing, release, forgiveness, feeling hopeful and optimistic, recovery. As soon as you can look at it and flip it around, instead of just being like, oh, nah, I'm just going to take it, I'm just going to sit in it, the fact that you're working on it is going to help to have you to realize the Empress that you are. And this is going to set you free. And like I said, you're letting the energy be free. So it's going to open up a bunch of doors for you. And who cares who doesn't like it? Because they didn't care that they were inflicting swords in your back or pain into your heart. They didn't care. Why should you? Stop being the fool for other people's plots and plans and all of that. It's not fair to you. Okay, so outcome. Keep going. Keep going. The devil is trying to keep you in a place of stagnancy. The devil is trying to keep you in a place of, well, I've done it 100 times before, it's okay. The devil is trying to trick you because it says strings attached. Those are those cords that you're breaking, and the devil isn't going to like it when you break it, right? And just stand your ground against the devil, because the high priestess sees it. The high priestess is shining a light onto this devil and saying, hey, we need to get rid of this guy right here. And once you do, I'm going to give you all these things. Love, faith, hope. So this high priestess here is just basically watching and protecting you from repeating that, right? And so once you have faced the devil, because y'all are the high priestess, once y'all shine the light on the devil has no power. You see, he's on his knees. He's scared of you, my high priestess. And then we have the Hierophant high priestess. Very spiritual connection. You could be like meeting a mentor or meeting a good friend, somebody that can advise you and help you to grow and evolve and help you to stay away from the things or guide you away from the things that you shouldn't be interacting with or whatever. So this is beautiful, Pisces, honestly. Even in the tarot cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you had 11 major arcanas out of this, and that to me is saying like this is a definite. You're starting to get it. You're starting to move forward past the illusion, delusion, whatever it is that's kept you trapped to feeling like, oh, they can keep treating me like this. It's okay. I can handle pain. But what that does is just make you numb and make you not even see anymore. So congratulations for waking up to the truth. Yay, Pisces. All right. So now we're going to pull from the Rebel deck. If you don't like cursing, I don't know why you're here, because I do it every now and again. Anyways, let's see what the Rebel deck has for you. And these can be a little like, you know, because they hit kind of hard. They talk kind of hard. So, but I think y'all are real. Y'all could take the pain. It says, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts are sneaky, lying bastards. So this is basically saying, like, maybe it's your thoughts that have kept you from ending something, like, totally, and cutting the cords, working on detaching yourself from that energy, and your thoughts are, like, trying to grab back onto it. That's where you got to find that peace within yourself to be able to separate yourself. Every time that happens, pull back, because they're lying, sneaking bastards. Sneaky bastards. All right, now let's pull a love card for you. What's going on in love for my Pisces? The whole deck. Aww. They got a soulmate here. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel that whatever this Tower 10 of Cups is this soulmate coming in and like, I got you, boo. I got you. Don't worry. And it's kind of like you're basically unblocking the door for this person to walk in. And if you're, you know, sometimes it has to be like that. And if it's not like a connection that you're ending here, it could be like a friendship, whatever it is for you, a family member. And this could just be your person, you know. Maybe you're dealing with somebody, and yes, this is your person. So take it whichever way resonates for you, because it doesn't have to be you have to end a relationship or you have to end, you know, but it does look to me like it's something that holds a lot of power over you for you to give so much to it. But that can be friends and family too. So take it however way it resonates. All right, I'm going to close it out with the Moonology, get a final message for you. What do we got? Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. And I think this communication has to do with you just being very authentic with how you feel. If you don't want to do something, say no. If you don't want to deal with somebody that is inconsistent or does you dirty, then say that. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave the door open. If somebody hurts you, let them know. Hey, that doesn't feel great. Maybe we should try it different or whatever it is. But you need to learn to use your voice to protect yourself from people that will take advantage. Well, I love you, my guys. If you want to see the mid-months, make sure to engage with the video again. And I greatly appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.